I want to tell you something amazing. You know what that is? Is that God already knew what you were going to go through and who you were going to be before you were even born. I know, it's hard to believe, right? You probably heard it before. Yeah, probably just going to scroll on by now, but that's okay because I'm going to continue anyways. Here's the thing is, when you were born, God already had a narrow path set out for you, okay? And you came into this world with curiosity and wonder and excitement for every day, okay? But then your parents got a hold of you. And your parents taught you beliefs and ways of thinking that were corrupted and maybe not the greatest thing in the world that they already learned when they were kids. Okay, and then you end up, the path gets wider and wider, okay? And you stretch yourself out, you get stretched way out the size of the path that's before you. And then eventually you get to the point where you realize that you got lost somewhere. And maybe, just maybe, you reach out to God for help and he answers. And then you're set back on a narrow path again. But here's the thing, is that you're so stretched out from walking the wide path that you won't fit down the narrow path anymore unless you shed some weight. Unless you shed off some of those things that were corrupt and just wrong misinformation, wrong beliefs that you were taught, that you picked up along the way, unless you shrink back down to a size that'll fit back on that narrow path, you ain't going to be able to walk it. Okay? And is this going to be an easy task? No. It's going to be filled with highs like you've never felt before and lows like you never felt before. Because you're going to have to let go of some things that ain't going to be easy for you to let go. You're going to want to hold on to those beliefs for dear life. But this is one of the requirements of going down the narrow path again, is faith and trust that God's had a plan all along, and the ability to let go of everything that you knew or think you know.